Hello everyone, I am Anand Kumar from section 15. My roll number is 21MI31005. In this video, I am going to briefly explain the making of my first DIY project, which is a toy smartphone. So let's get started. First, I made a sketch of rectangle of required dimensions. I used the dimensions 140 mm as length and 70 mm as breadth and used the pad option on it. Now to create the camera, flashlight and other buttons, I went to part and created cubes on it. After creating the cubes and placing them appropriately, I used the fused option from the Boolean operations. Now to create the fingerprint sensor, I created a cylinder from the part option, and using the Boolean operations, this time I performed a cut option. Now to create the charging point, the speakers and the headphone jack, I created different parts from the part option, placed them appropriately, and again using the Boolean operation, I performed a cut operation. So this is how the smartphone looks like. Now as you can see, all the sides are smooth. To do this, I use the fillet option, which is available in the part design. As you can see, this is the fillet option. To create this button and this flashlight, again I went to part and used a cylinder for the flashlight and a cube for the button. Now let's move on to the Cura software to see how the model will look like in a 3D printer. So now we are in the Cura software. Now we will set the settings on how to print this thing. Print the model of the toy smartphone. We will take the infill density as 30 and infill pattern I want to take them as triangles. Walls, we will use wall thickness as 1 mm, which is set as default by the Cura software. Speed, I will take it as 80 mm per second. And temperature, I will set it as 220, and the build plate temperature, I will keep them as 80 degrees C. Build plate adhesion, I'm using Brim. Now, after keeping all the settings, we will click on the slice button available. As you can see, the model will require approximately 6 hours and 22 minutes to print in a 3D printer, and the mass of the model will be 37 grams. Now let's have a preview of the model. Click on the preview button. Now we can slide this toolbar to see how the printing actually takes place. As you can see, this was all. Thank you for watching.